I got you here. Let me ask you a couple questions, right? Because you are one of the best promoters in New Jersey. When you booking other celebrities, right? I'm talking about celebrities, the ones that you really sell out for you, right?
Yeah.
I want to talk about some of the up and coming artists. What's the process if some of them want to open up for those artists? What do you tell them? What's the process?
I mean, now it's like everybody want to be on when it's a big artist, everybody gonna reach out. So they gotta pay. You know what I mean? They gotta pay like they weigh.
As they should.
The artists ain't free for sure. So
as they should.
It's just if you got your money right, we good to go.
Gotcha.
'Cause I want anybody from Jersey to be on the stage. That's a good look for you.
Right.
So if your money right, we up. Let's go. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
What's the ticket on that? Or you don't really discuss that because on who the artist, right?
It depends on the artist. It definitely depends on the artist. Because everybody say they hot.
I mean,
some people can't sell tickets.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If they not hot, but the bread is right, you slide them in there?
I'm gonna slide them in there. they slide might be,
homie.
Hey, they slide might be 6 o'clock. The show start at 8, but they in there. You gotta bring your wave. That's what it's about. You gotta have somebody that's if you hot, somebody supporting you then, right?
Absolutely.
That's how I look at it.
Sure.
So just for the people that don't know, who have you brought to New Jersey in terms
You got
of?
enough time for that?
Yeah, I mean, we could just rattle off a couple names. Just a couple names. Who did you bring?
I was doing this shit since I was like in my senior year of high school. So I could think of Chris Brown, Trey Songz,
Okay.
G Herbo. It's a lot of people. And I'm not even talking about just performances. I'm talking about artists and just walkthroughs and shit like that. I did a lot of people. Whoever I could get, to be honest with you. Because everybody that come through New York, Jersey right next door.
Right, absolutely. So it's basically
I'm knocking too.
Word, of course.
What we could do, but
so
I don't.
It's like a who's who, basically. You know what I mean?
Who's who and who gonna bring people out?
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I got a follow up question for that. I'm sorry I put you on the spot, but my brain is turning. So when it comes to like, what's the most difficult artist you had to deal with? Who gave you the most trouble? And who was the easiest one to work with? Who would you love to book again? You know what I mean? After booking them the first time.
It's crazy because I had a good time with Cardi.
Okay.
But it was a lot of shit with that.
Really?
It was a lot, yeah. But I would book her anytime. Like back in the day with shout out to Sean. When we did her at it, what was that? It was Exotics back in the day.
Right.
We did her Exotics. Shit was lit. You know what I mean? It was a lot going with it. Her father be security guard and all that. So this was the beginning of the stage, like hip hop. I mean, what is Love and Hip Hop stage and all of that.
Got you.
So it was a lot with it. Like her father is her main security guard.
Oh, that's
probably even still to this day. He handled the money, everything. It was difficult. It wasn't bad, but it was a lot with it. That was the most complicated scenario, I should say.
Gotcha.
But it don't be as long as you like, you know what I mean. Before you book artists, they tell you what they expect. You know what I'm saying? Or what they want to eat or whatever the case. And if you got it, you ain't going to have no problems. Everything good.
Got you.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Okay. Well, listen. If you want to get on one of the shows, where they find you again? I forgot that fast. Tayy Carter what?
Tayy Carter everywhere. 2 Ys everywhere.
Tayy
I
Carter
tell you
2
one
Y.
thing. That nigga 2 Chainz, that's the biggest blunt I ever smoked in my life. The biggest blunt he ever did.
Facts.
Word?
Yeah. That's the biggest blunt I ever smoked in my life. And I smoke.
And that was 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Like,
TD2
offered
necklace.
it. Huh.
He just gave it to you.
Just gave it to me. I was like, God, what? This a what? Shit was the biggest blunt I ever smoked in my life. So
How was 2 Chainz?
besides that, I'm only want to smoke with Snoop after that.
Yes, because I mean, first of all, shout out to Snoop.
Yo, shout to Snoop, yo.
Shout out to Snoop.
Shout out to Snoop.
We got to shout out to
Big
Snoop.
shout to Snoop, yo.
Big shout out
to Snoop.
Because Snoop set it off.
Yes.
He did.
And
Then
Fifth.
shout out 50, right?
Shout out Fifth.
Because then he follows Snoop.
Hold on. None of y'all owe 50 no money, right?
I have definitely don't.
All right.
Money.
Shout
I
out
don't
to 50.
need no money.
50 don't play.
Hey, real shit, since we on the topic, 50 was one of the coolest niggas that ever came through.
Oh, you
That's a
booked
fact.
50 too?
Yeah, Barco for a day party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, last
That's
year,
clean.
right?
Yeah, like, now this was a minute ago. This was 6ix9ine was hot. 6ix9ine came, Tony Ayo,
Wow.
all of that shit. I still got that shit on the gram.